And as I said, a crowd favorite here, of course. The fans did vote on the 2010 End of the Year Impact Awards. They did vote him as the #1 superstar of the year. And he always feels welcome here in the ring.
Of course, last week, Double D getting his chance to get his hands on Jermaine Johnson. But Impact Inc. just once again showing their vicious tactics with a brutal beatdown of Double D.
Double D really wants to get his hands on Johnny Z, but I imagine that he'll take any member of Impact Inc. he can get on his way to getting to Johnny Z. And you never know what's going to happen when the Z factor comes into play. As we saw last week here, left Double D lying in the ring.
Erica being made to watch that brutal attack.
Always something. And here he is, folks. It's Mr. Money Randy Price, upstanding member of Impact Inc. Got Jordan Jacobs in town.
Was Jordan Jacobs out for several months with a broken hip. You know, Steve, every time Double D hears that music, his blood just has to boil in his veins.
Mr. Money here tonight to take on Double D, all a part of the Johnny Z mind games that continue here.
Look at that look, Steve-O. Double D looks across the ring. He doesn't see Randy Price. He sees Johnny Z.
And he's not being made to feel warmly welcomed by the crowd here at the Impact Arena. By the way, we'd like you to join us out here at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F, right here in Lawton, every Saturday night. Doors open at 6 and bell time is 7 o'clock. You can see all this action live.
Double D looking across the ring, going right to the attack. Fez press, he's got Randy Price down.
Wasting no time. Double D right on top of Mr. Money.
Wow. Double D all over Randy Price right now. It's a lot of aggression he's taking out on him.
There you go.
Randy Price struggling to get out of the ring. Might be the safest place for him right now.
I'm telling you, he was trying to get out of there.
Johnny Z calls members of Impact Inc. his family. Right now, Double D's got a chance to take out one of his brothers.
And as you remember, probably feels pretty good for Double D because if you remember, Randy was the one that hit Double D with the title belt.
Absolutely, Steve. Absolutely. Randy Price costing Double D that match last week against Jermaine Johnson.
I think he feels a little bit of that sweet revenge every time he lays into Randy Price here.
This crowd is fired up, cheering on Double D. Randy Price charges in. Drop toe hold, sends him to the mat.
Ooh.
Drop kick. Face planted in the middle turnbuckle.
And now the assault continues.
Double D on the attack, laying in those right hands. Shoots him across the ropes, but got a reversal. Double D one step ahead.
Turnbuckle is not his friend tonight.
Goes for a hip toss, but wow, a nice float over into the arm drag. Double D is all over Randy Price tonight. He's backing up. He's telling Randy Price to come on. Oh, wow, a drop down.
Right on out.
Low bridge, Randy Price right over the top rope.
Randy Price on the floor now as Double D takes in the sights.
Double D telling this crowd he can outthink Randy Price.
Not getting any help from Jordan Jacobs there.
He's showing everyone that he's not Johnny's not the only one that can play mind games in IZW. Look at this, Steve-O. Springboard cross body over the top rope.
That had to hurt too.
This crowd is fired up and they are excited to see D get his hands on Randy Price.
There's some more of that sweet revenge as Jordan Jacobs just
Jordan
has
Jacobs
to look on. He can't do anything. What's he going to do?
He's getting a little close there. Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Big kick to the midsection by Double D.
Double D just going to town on Randy Price. And now
referee Mark Wilson being very lenient and letting that go on outside the ring.
Back into the ring and wow, the onslaught continues here. Double D really with a, maybe I spoke too soon here.
Nice reversal, but oh wow. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Randy Price.
Randy Price takes it back.
It's a great move to stop the momentum of Double D. He's going for a quick cover. Got a 2 count there.
It's a 2 there. Crowd is loud as they can get here.
This crowd realizing Erica is not there to get behind Double D.
He's not getting any moral support from the side of the ring, from the apron. He has nobody there.
This crowd firmly on his side, Steve-O, not wanting to let Double D down.
He does have the crowd. That is true, D.
Randy Price talking a little trash. He's got D up for a nice snap suplex. It's like he's got the momentum back in his favor. A 2 count there.
And now Randy Price he's going to try for the he's going to try for the submission here, but I'll tell you something, DA, if there's one thing I know about Double D, the guy's got a heart as big as the Impact Arena, and he's not a quitter. He's never going to give up.
Absolutely, Steve-O. There's no quitting Double D. Randy Price going back to the cover. I think he absolutely wants to end this one early.
He can score some points with the boss man if he can beat Double D on this one.
Absolutely. It'll be a big feather in his cap with Johnny Z. Running into that leg. Double D once again, one step ahead. Double feet to the face that time. He's up on the second rope. All the way up to the top now.
He's up.
Oh, drop kick off the top rope.
There you go. Double D with some more of those high-flying moves that he's famous for. What a match we've got going here, folks. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll see if Double D can exact a little more revenge with your conclusion of Impact Television. Stay tuned.
Your TV better be ready. Impact Zone Wrestling presents IZW Impact Television every Friday night, right after Jimmy Kimmel on KSWO Channel 7 in HD. Every Friday night. Or be in the audience and be a part of history. IZW Live every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest Ave. Adults, $8. Kids, 10 and under, just $6. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. Impact Television. Friday nights. IZW Live every Saturday night. Feel the impact. Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today. Get ready for IZW's next big show. Saturday, February 12th. Impact Zone Wrestling presents Violent Valentine at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest Ave. Listen, sweetheart. All the championship titles will be on the line. How long can Jermaine Johnson hold on to the World Heavyweight Championship? Plus, your chance to win a romantic night out, including dinner and a movie. Catch IZW Live every Saturday night. Doors open at 6. Bell time is 7 p.m. Don't miss IZW's Violent Valentine. Saturday, February 12th at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest Ave.
Welcome back to the conclusion of Impact Television, everyone. You know, if you didn't get to see this match live here on Saturday night, well, here's a little bit of what you missed.
Double D with a nice Hurricane Rana. Gets outside the ring. Jordan Jacobs goes to work over that back. Randy Price has been on that back ever since.
Impact Inc., of course, sticking together as usual. Jordan Jacobs, even with a broken hip, out there swinging his crutch at Double D.
Double D fighting back with a nice enziguri. This crowd's getting fired up once again. Ducks that clothesline. He's going for a tilt-a-whirl, but a nice counter in the DDT by Double D.
Very nice. Very nice.
Double D says he's going up top.
Crowd is chanting his name, folks. They are behind him 100%, as always.
This crowd's ready to see Double D in this match with Randy Price.
And he's up.
He's crouched on the top rope.
Oh!
Randy Price has that well scouted, dives out of the way.
Randy Price, pretty fast. Got almost 100 pounds on Double D here, but also a very, very fast wrestler, a quick guy in the ring.
You also got to think, Steve-O, Impact Inc. probably has a very, very good playbook on Double D.
Well, they should after having played these games continuously with him for the last several months here. I'm telling you, this just keeps getting more intense each and every week here. And
both men down the mat right now.
Mark Wilson, the referee, counting both of them.
Both men have given everything they have in this matchup, fighting to get back to their feet.
Double D showing the pain in his back. And
Steve-O, what we got going on here? Johnny Z sending Erica down the ring.
What is this? Look at this, the way he's got her dressed. That has got to be humiliating.
He's telling Erica to go up.
What is this?
Even Randy Price doesn't even know what's going on. He's got Double D.
He's going up to the top rope.
He's telling Erica to dive on Double D.
Yeah, no,
I don't know, Steve-O. Is she gonna do it?
You can't believe that she's gonna dive on Double D. Look at.
Oh wow! Erica picking Randy Price.
Nice, very nice, and I don't think anybody was surprised by that.
Dives out of the ring. Johnny Z is irate.
In defiance of her new boss. You think he'll fire her over that little infraction?
Double D's got him up. There's a defacer, Steve-O. This could be it.
Oh, boy.
He's going for the cover.
Johnny Z is mad at his newest employee. Look at it.
Johnny Z distracted with Erica.
And Double D for the win there.
Double D getting a small measure of revenge here tonight.
How much you want to bet Johnny Z didn't have that in any of his plans?
Johnny Z is irate, Steve-O.
Cut the music! Cut the music! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Listen to this crowd, Steve-O.
They are loud.
So, you think you got one up on Johnny Z, huh? You're my personal assistant.
Now they're chanting for Erica. Listen to that.
I told you to come out here and jump on that coward Double D, and you blatantly defied me. So you see, it seems to me that you just can't stand to be away from Double D. So with you only being away from him for a couple weeks, next week, right here at Impact Zone Wrestling, we're gonna have a reunion of sorts. We're gonna see Erica, my personal assistant, tag with Double D in the main event right here next week against Mr. Money Randy Price and a personal favorite of mine, the returning Star.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
And I
Steve-O.
promise you, I will teach each and every one of you idiots, and you especially, you idiot, a lesson in exactly what happens when you mess with Johnny Z.
I don't think you're supposed to talk to your employees like that, Johnny.
A bombshell announcement by Johnny Z, Steve-O.
Wow, another great match added for tomorrow night's show at the Impact Arena, DA.
A blindfold match and our first ever intergender tag team match here in the Impact Arena.
Going to be a historic night, and you never know what other things Impact Inc. is going to try to pull on Double D. We'll find out more tomorrow, folks, and we'll see you here next week. On behalf of Big DA and myself, Steve-O, remember to feel the impact.